What should Holly do in this situation? She is in a nasty, nasty custody battle. And this is just the beginning stages. And this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. What she should do is keep doing what she's doing. You know, zip it, stay quiet. I respect her for that, for not being messy and stuff online. I know she's young and I know she has a lot of emotions and stuff like that, but I respect her silence. It's golden. And whatever he's saying about her as far as the mental health issues is going to play out in court with the evidence. And I'm so hoping that this judge, whoever this judge is, sticks to the evidence and the timelines and stuff. And if either party is not being honest or has fabricated anything, I hope that they're held accountable for that, because it's not a game. It's not fair to be accused of something, especially if it's false. If it's false, the person that made that allegation needs to be held accountable. And I'm not saying either one of them is false, falsely accusing the other or whatever. I'm just saying they need to get to the bottom of it, because the reality of it, even if she does get sole custody, do y'all know that she still got a co-parent with him? She could have, I'm just telling you this because I won sole custody, y'all. And as soon as I won in the sole custody, you know what the judge said to me? She said, we got to give him something. What do you want to give him? And I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Really? So I had 3 weekends out the month, and I had all the rights to his medical and education. So, I mean, I can make these decisions. He can go to this school down the street around the corner, and I can put him in that school. He can go to the doctor. I can put him in the doctor. Or if I want to put him in therapy, I didn't have to ask the other parent, you know, about this. We didn't have to agree on it like what you see in joint custody. But I just was so shocked. I didn't know I was going to win sole custody, for one. And for two, I was so shocked that I still had to give him some parenting time. So I offered to give him 1 weekend a month, right? And I still had to share information about his doctor appointments and education. And I know I know y'all probably thinking, oh, okay, well, you should, because, y'all still parents, right? So even if a parent has limited time, I mean, just a little bit of time with your child because something is going on, you still got to deal with this person. So you got to be strong. You got to be strong and really watch your back, because at this point, this person is your enemy. This person is trying to take you down. They're trying to take your kids away, and more than likely trying to get off of paying child support. This is what it's all about. It's all about the money. When you don't like somebody, you don't want to pay them. I guess DDG is feeling like, I can do this myself. I don't need her to, whatever, do what she's been doing, and I got to pay her child support. I can go ahead and, do what she's doing. A lot of men feel that way. But the reality is like, come on. It's only a certain amount of men that can really hold it down like a woman can. And it's no disrespect to y'all men out here, because there are some good men. I got to give it to you. But most of the time, the nurturing and all that hard work, women, it's just in our nature. We usually be hands around, just like an octopus, just making bottles, boiling bottles, changing Pampers, dealing with feeding your kid, throwing food all on the floor, cleaning it up, just running, cleaning up, bath time. We usually are very good at that. Now, there's some sorry women out here, but a lot of us, most of us are very good at that. So from what he's asking, and from my understanding of what Holly said, is that he drops the kid off with his mom a lot. And this is classic for a lot of men. This is nothing new. It's like, okay, so you're asking for this custody time, but he's with your mama. He's with grandma. He's supposed to be with you, dad. And I'm not saying he can't see grandma, but it's like, if he's always with grandma, what does that say about you as a man? You're not really trying to do your part. You need a lot of help. And from my understanding, the way he's streaming all the time. This is his, career. This is what he's doing, that he really has little to no time to deal with Halo, from my understanding. But she is trying to travel with him. And as soon as she's finishing the scene or the, whatever she's, with her acting, as soon as she finished, she trying to get back to her baby. And of course, she gonna need help while she's, recording and stuff on film because, you know, you can't really do it with a child. Y'all know how small children are. And for him to try to block her from traveling, making her money and her routine that she has with her kid, it's messed up. So I hope that the courts stick to the evidence in this situation, because the legal system is known to be very corrupt. A lot of parents have lost custody from mental health issues. I don't know what the nature of it was, but for me, that wasn't my situation. He never got me on no mental health stuff. And there's no offense, but I'm just telling you, parents, women, if you have mental health issues, just deal with them. You know, you ain't got to let the narcissist know you stressing me out. I got to take depression medicine. Don't let them know all that, because they're going to tell it in court because they don't like you and they want to get off child support. I wouldn't tell them nothing about my mental health. But if they know something, you know, talk to your attorney. Just keep it up front. Let your attorney know everything that you think they might say, just so you can be better prepared and your attorney can be better prepared. You know, you got to know your enemy. And you got to, the stronger you are, the weaker they get. Just be transparent and upfront, honest. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be upfront and honest. So when you, when everything is laid out in court, your truth is going to be stronger than their lies. You know what I'm saying? So, this situation, young co-parents, keep the legs closed. Don't have no more kids unless you married. Do things the best way you can. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Because some of y'all are reaching out telling me y'all got 2 narcissistic exes. And I can't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, it's crazy. The family court system is not fun. It's stressful. It's like, it's so messy that it literally takes a toll on your mental, your emotional health. I mean, I'm talking about you gonna sit here losing hair. My hair was thin and all in the middle and towards the back. You can gain weight, lose a whole bunch of weight, just because of the stress of your co-parent. And dealing with them on a day-to-day basis can be pretty crazy too. Anytime you try to communicate with them, it's back and forth and it's tension, and they play a lot of games. They may drop your kid off late, cause chaos. Oh, you know, you didn't bring his clothes or his shoes, or, you know, start arguments. It's a mess. You don't want to go through this if you're young. So those of you that don't want kids, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I'm not bashing anybody either way, but I'm just saying this situation has been my life for a very long time, and it's already messy. So they got a long ways to go. They got 17 and a half years of this. And I hope that, you know, if he is, no, I'm just saying, I hope that DDG matures, and whatever is said about him, maybe he can, you know, mature and learn to spend more time with his kid and do things the right way. And whatever is said about her, if that mental health issue is true, I hope that she got treatment and help, you know. But just be honest. All she got to do is be honest and upfront with the court. It is what it is. You don't have to hide anything. Just be honest and transparent as you can, because the other person is going to try to bash you. They're going to try to tell everything, you know.